What's up, everybody? My name is Dan. I'm lead and background for Solo.
My name is Unique. I'm a lead vocalist and background for Solo.
My name is Rob Bass. I'm the bass man for Solo.
Hey, what's going on? My name is D.BAIL. I'm the lead and background singer of the group Solo. Peace!
Guys decide after 1998 to go overseas. Like, what was that? How did that decision come about? You guys got families over here. You got maybe business going on over here.
We went overseas for just a quick little minute.
Okay.
I mean, I think the last gig we did was in Japan overseas.
Yeah.
After that, and Japan. What's up, Japan?
A few things.
But I mean, we didn't stay there for long. We didn't like go hibernate and live in England,
Okay.
like we should have probably.
Because we probably,
You know, but we just, you know, everybody just kind of did their own thing for a minute.
Right.
And it was really actually, you know, the fans that kind of awakened the beast and said, you know, where are you? Like you said, where the hell you been?
Right.
You know, why is your music not still happening? And where can we
you guys
get?
not doing, you know, nothing. I mean, what are you doing and stuff like that.
Right.
The music business has changed so much.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially right when we were right there, it changed.
Right.
You know, we were
We
right in
actually
the middle
was a part of that.
changing.
We was actually part.
Yeah, we were part of
was
that.
Maxwell.
You know? Yeah.
Who else? I think that was about it, actually.
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, right. D'Angelo.
What up, D?
What's up? What up, D? We all came out with some new stuff back in them days.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
New neo soul,
The neo
classic
soul.
you know.
Classic.
Yeah, we was good. We was cool.
Well, that's a good segue into my next question, because obviously the technology, you know, with the Twitter, with the MP3, has drastically changed the face of the music business in the past 5 to 10 years. How do you guys feel about the technology? There's obviously good things, good factors about it, but then there's also bad factors where music is not selling as much anymore. How do you guys adapt and use the technology, you know, to your advantage? I'm sure it's helped out because you know, it's people that wanted to look for you they find you on Facebook and on Twitter.
Reaching a broader audience.
Right.
As well.
Yeah.
By being able to do
All over the world.
that wide expand.
I think that the technology is just kind of like where we used to sing on the street is kind of like the same kind of thing. It's just elevated and multiplied. You know, you have an opportunity now to be able to go, like we used to do, put a box in front of the people and sing your heart out, and the people say, you know, yes or no.
Right.
You know, so it's actually a lot more freeing for the artist if you can figure out a creative way to control it and maximize it to your benefit.
Right.
You know, which is what we're in the process of doing. You know, trying to get connected to our fans via Facebook. You know, Solo the Group on Facebook, solothegroup.com.
Yes.
You know, Solo the Group on Twitter. You know, and just keeping a real live connection.
Right.
And it just makes us feel, you know, it really does makes us feel that instant connection that we used to have when we were on the street. You know, when the people would drop a 10 or drop a 20, and then, you know, stay for 20 minutes and then walk on and go to work.
1 hour.
An hour. We have people, do the whole set. One time.
No, they sit there, wait till we take the break, and they come back. Sometimes I miss that.
Right. Wow. That's deep, man. That's deep.
That's like a real dedicated person that's saying, like, I really like your music. What's next?
Right.
Even though I'm late for work, I'm supposed to be at work right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are probably some of those same fans that are reaching out to you now to Facebook and Twitter because they remember that, and those moments stay with people because classic music, it stays, it hits you deep in here. It hits you in the soul, hits you in the heart.
Soul. I mean, it's soul music.
Right.
So, you know,
soul
always gonna be there.
Solo.
That's right. That's right. It's always gonna be heartfelt. You know? Always gonna be heartfelt.
That's deep, man.
Yeah.
So now we're here in the future. It's 2011, and of course, Solo is back. They have a new project called La 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 La, means I love you. Of course, like I said, I can't sing it or articulate it the way the fellas do it, but talk a little bit about this new project and what the fans can expect from this.
Okay, well, the new project is just kind of happened. We got back together, and you know, last year. We started rehearsing. That's the first thing we actually started doing. We said, you know, let's see if we still got the voices together. And it was instantaneously just, we still had it. So we went to Japan, did a couple of shows, you know, toured over there really quickly in the summertime, and came back and said, okay, now we need to get something new happening, and what can we do? So it was brought to our attention to do some covers like we normally do. We would normally do a cappella snippets. Well, this time we did full songs. La La, I Love You by the Delphonics. Classic song. And what we did is we let our fans on our webpage, solo.com. I'm Solo the Group.
You're gonna see like a little line or something. There's gonna be all types of promotion.
Yeah. But we let them. We said, okay, guys, we got some new music that we've been working on. We gave them like 5 or 6 joints, and we said, tell us what you think, you know, because we're trying to please you guys, really. And they ultimately just they showed us love. You know, it was. I would say 98% of the comments were really positive. Some critical, but not bad. You know what I mean? So we appreciate that from the heart. This song was actually on one of the songs, La La, and a guy named Dan Dodds, who's a part of Expansion Records in the UK, heard it. He's on our Facebook page. What's up, Dan? He contacted us.
Been there since day one, too.
Yeah, absolutely. He contacted us. He was like, "I want to put this out."
Wow.
We had never thought about putting out a single. We were like, we working on, you know, putting the album together.
Right. So we actually working on, you know, different materials.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to feel it out.
Okay. Okay.
So he said, "Let's put it out," and it literally happened in about a week or two. I mean, over the weekend, really. Over the weekend.
Yeah.
So he kind of got the ball moving. Now we got to catch up to him and like get it over here in America.
Right.
So we're in the process of doing that. So by
Steve.
March, it'll hopefully be on iTunes and you know digital download for to purchase.
And in between time, we're working on original material.
Okay.
Trying to put together an album so we can have for the United States. You know?
Hey, that's awesome.
And hopefully it'll get to the UK and Japan and we be back in that.
I'm sure the fans are going to be very, very happy to hear that. Let's talk a little bit about the show performances and whatnot. I'm a new fan. I want to come out to see Solo.
Right.
What are some of the things that I can expect? What are some of the elements that you guys add to your show that make you who you are?
Well, you can expect a good show for one thing.
Okay.
A heartfelt show.
With real vocals.
Yeah, real vocals.
Like we don't
No auto-tune.
No auto-tune.
Nah, you won't hear no.
I mean, God bless auto-tune.
Yeah, God bless the people that work with it, but we try to use the gift of God.
I'm with Jay on that depth of autotune.
Right.
Hey.
No, it's all
It ain't
good.
that bad,
It's
man.
all good.
No, it ain't that bad, but it just takes away from the, you know.
Right.
the-
Some people want to actually hear the real voices.
That's right,
They
that's
want to
right.
hear
All the mistakes
real
and
singers.
whatever.
Because some of it is fly.
Right.
I ain't gonna front.
Right.
It's like back in the days when they used to make a mistake on a record. You know,
Right.
And they kept it.
They kept
Kept it.
Right.
And that made
It made the record.
There were mistakes on our first album. That's all.
Okay,
You wouldn't hear it. No, but you wouldn't hear it. But
Right.
it makes
There's
that.
some
It makes
words,
it. You know.
Oh, you made up some word. You made up a word.
Did
they still say now? Yeah, it's
crazy, crazy.
that word.
So you'll hear our shows. You'll hear.
Okay, I still don't know how to say it.
Hopefully, with our shows, you'll hear live music. You'll hear live vocals. You'll hear the mistakes as well as the good notes.
Right.
You know.
Live, baby.
But hopefully, you'll feel us. Really. You know, we try to make an intimate type of show with our audience, and
We move.
yeah,
Right.
we have fun.
Move around.
That's right. We're sticks.
Okay. Any artists or producers now that you guys would like to reach out to? Anybody that you would like to work with? Is there any artists and producers that have reached out to you guys and say maybe we could do a solo collabo?
Oh man, ain't nobody called me.
Ain't nobody called us yet. Why is that? I'm wondering.
Man, there's a lot of people that I would love to.
I would say, personally, me, R. Kelly.
Yeah, because he came back to our sound. He came back to our sound.
He always had it.
No, he had his sound.
Right.
He's came back to our sound.
Right,
The
right.
Love Letter album.
right,
It's like a
That's more
throwback.
like, yeah, that's what.
throwback.
That's kind of
So
stuff
he
we
would probably be the person
Yeah.
to have the sound that we looking for.
He came back to our sound. That's right. Yeah, like you said.
Hello.
Right, exactly. Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Of course, Raphael.
Raphael.
Raphael,
Every
yeah.
time.
Questlove.
Yeah.
Questlove. I love Questlove.
Okay.
The Roots.
Yeah.
That would be crazy to me. To be singing on top of something with the Roots.
Now you guys worked with Joe Levert on your second album, is that
Yeah,
correct?
and Raphael Sadiq.
And Raphael.
Okay. What was that experience? First of all, rest in peace to Joe Levert.
rest
You know,
in peace.
R&B veteran.
Love that dude.
classic songs. What was your experience like, you know, working with Mr. Levert?
It is.
Wow,
it was a
man.
great pleasure.
Wow.
Pleasure, because he's serious about music, but at the same time, you feel like you get a sense of family. That sense of family you talk about,
Right.
you
Yeah.
get that from him when you mess around.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
We be on break time shooting down.
Wow.
You didn't have to say that.
It was all in fun though.
right,
We used
right.
to take breaks after, you know, hey, let's take a
But I
break.
just showed the camaraderie.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
real.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's just
That's
let me
real
just
nice.
spit in my verse
Right,
and
no,
right.
yeah,
I email it in and I see you guys and I see you.
He was a real dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was real.
He was straight up vocalist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
He would push you.
Right.
You know, also his father was just
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say it.
Yeah.
his father,
Yeah.
you know, so you saw where it came from.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
They both reached out to us, and you know, much respect and love to their family.
Love you guys, man.
That was definitely the era of like real classic collaborations where people would come in the studio, they would write together, they would create music together. Nowadays it's kind of like I'll email you a verse and
Yeah.
you know I'll see you when I see you. What other changes?
Those are the bad parts you was talking about of today's
Okay.
technology, that you don't get to interact
Right.
anymore.
All right.
You know, as much.
Okay. And what would a classic solo session be like? I mean, what are the necessities that you guys need to come up with a song? Like, how is it when you four guys get together in the studio?
It's better. It's a lot of people with a lot of opinions.
It's better now, because it used to be a big clash. We'd get the song eventually done, but it used to be a big clash. But I think it's better now.
Right.
I think we're starting to listen to each other a little bit more.
Oh yeah, with age we've learned
Yeah.
to, you know, with time we learned to listen.
Right.
Or maybe we've learned to adapt. I don't know.
But I guess there will be a lot of opinions. I mean, so that's a good thing.
Right.
Because we got a lot of creativity happening.
Right.
Oh, a
We
whole lot,
would
yeah.
need somebody who knows how to play, you know, the keys at least, you know, because we like to build from chords because
Right.
we love harmony.
Right.
And it would just be chill. You
Right.
know, that's really what a session with us is. Get together, chill, write, playing music
Wow.
on the fly.
Right.
Yeah, because if you learned anything from Joel, it's about chilling. It kind of relaxes you and gets you into what I'm about to tell you to do now.
Right. Not just kind of force them on.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Made us feel
It was really good. Right at home. Right at home.
Great
You
guy.
kick your leg up and say, "Come on."
Great guy. It was just like,
What you want us to do?
be yourself.
Right.
Just chill.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you said one thing that changed about the industry. You were about to ask it. Did you ask it?
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I feel that's changed about the industry is that people don't take the time to nurture the music like they used to.
Right.
I know I sound like mad old right now.
No, it's real.
But I mean,
You the baby.
you know, but I mean, you used to hear about them going there hitting it one shot, you know,
Right.
and that's the tape.
Right.
Yeah, it changed by the time we came. You know, everything sped up, but now it's like super fast.
Right.
You know what? Producers that walk in there and be like, "Oh, all right, we got it." You like,
Like,
but I
like
just
do the
did
hook
it
one
3
time.
times.
That's
Right,
it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we come from the school with Jam and Lewis, you did the hook there, you did the hook there, you did the hook there, until the hook was done.
Yeah,
And if they wanted to fly something,
Right.
they probably was once or twice, but most of the hook was different.
Okay.
You know, because it had its own vibe to it.
Right.
Right.
So
now-
they'll do a couple hooks and see what kind of fits better. Like
Yeah.
it's just more work.
It was more work. It
Right.
took more time.
Yeah.
But even like, I mean, it's really, you get 3 shots to hit your mark, and they will say, okay, well, I got it. We had to fight. We have to fight to say, no, you don't got it.
Right.
Because that
You know,
yeah.
that's not what we want.
We don't want to be
say.
sounding
We don't
like-
want you to
because-
tweak anything.
Right.
Yeah,
See,
we
that's
knew
what
that
it is.
when they said they had it, they was gonna go and fix it up.
Right. Right.
That's what it means.
Yeah,
When I got
we
it,
said
oh
so.
man.
So that's one big thing that's
So
changed.
we
You got to
we
fight
didn't let
for
it go until we felt that it was right.
Right.
Yeah, you got to fight for being
Because the
authentic.
true fans and listeners, they're gonna know. They're gonna be
Yeah.
like, hey, you know, this sounds a little bit different. Maybe they tweaked it a little bit,
Yeah.
and y'all not know. Y'all known for the pure,
That's right.
pure talent, pure singing. So people are always gonna expect that.
Because when the lights go down and the auto tune breaks, because it happens.
Hey,
We've been in shows where they didn't have the band was just
the
out,
mic went out.
and we just had to do it right there.
We got on stage with electricity went out.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
And that was someplace in
We were singing our hearts out.
Well, we made it work.
Yeah.
This don't need no amplifier.
Right.
You know.
That's deep, man.
You know.
That's
These don't need amplifiers.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, they work with amplifiers though.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
We sang loud anyway, so that
Yeah.
was
We done.
wow, man. SoloTheGroup.com is their new interactive website. I've been there frequently. The website is very, very good. It's awesome. So you guys need to check it out as soon as you get the opportunity to. Okay.